Greetings, my name is Chuck Lynch, Instructional Technology Specialist from the Office of Digital Learning and Instructional Design Services here at Mount St. Mary College. In this video, I'm going to show you several key features of the new upgrade in December of 2021. The first in the new updates you will see is that Mark is Done is listed next to several items in eClass. This is part of the new completion settings. You can also see below on this item, to do, check off items 100%. This is the completion setting for this item. By default, this is replacing the small checkbox that used to be next to each item on eClass. This is replacing the small dotted line checkbox, and notes that students have to complete an action before completing a certain task. These are allowed to be clicked by students, so they may mark it as done themselves. These show the completion when the students have completed something specific you have set in the completion settings. Depending on your completion settings, different settings will show next to each item. Green ones are complete. The gray ones are not. To set those completion settings, turn editing on and select edit next to any of the items you have in eClass. For this, I'll use a forum. You can see to do is view, start at least one discussion, and post 2 replies. You can do this while either setting up your activity or in post. You'll scroll down to activity completion and change the items you wish to. You can also set expect to be completed on, how many discussions or replies, if a grade is required, and other options. Saving and returning to the course will list these options for your students on the course page with the due date. When someone clicks on it, they will also see the completion settings. Now that it's viewed, that portion is marked complete, and the others are still listed as needing to be completed. To view what your students have completed, go to the main page of your course, and under Reports, select Activity Completion, as seen here in the drop-down menu. Here, you will see a list of students' first name and last name so you can sort, and a list of all varied activities and in what order they are in the course. You will be able to sort and go through and see which items students have completed manually or by your completion settings. Notice that the checkboxes here you can complete for a student if this is a submission they have given to you in person. You may also download these as a hard copy in an Excel file. The next changes come to the quiz. You can see the completion settings are to view and to receive a grade. Students will now also see the grade required to pass, and they will also see their grades depending on their attempts. You can see in this student's attempt they did not receive a passing grade, but they still have more attempts allowed. This is also what the student sees on their end. Once the student reattempts the quiz and receives a passing grade, they also see their previous grade and their new grade, and their box has turned green, which you may view in the completion settings as seen before. The next feature is within the quiz questions themselves. For this, I will open up my second quiz in this mock course, click on the gear icon, and edit quiz. Here, you will notice there are already quiz questions here, but if I select add, and add a new question, select essay, give it a name, give it some text for the question, and below you will also now notice a word minimum count and a word maximum count. In this case, the student must type at least 100 words, but no more than 400. And the students will see that on the quiz itself. If we're using multiple choice questions, you will notice that these settings save between each question that you create. So if you would like to create another multiple choice question, those settings will be saved where you chose the ABC over the smaller lowercase ABC. These settings will stay within the quiz itself. So if you are building a multiple choice quiz, varied in with essay questions and multiple choice or multiple answer, build them in a strategic order so you do not have to change your default too many times as you go through. But in this case, if you feel like building with Roman numerals, all of your questions will be defaulted during the building of this quiz to Roman numerals as you add them. Thank you for watching. My name is Chuck Lynch, Instructional Technology Specialist for the Office of Digital Learning and Instructional Design Services here at Mount St. Mary College. If you have any questions, please email onlinelearning@msmc.edu. Again, thank you for watching.